Hi guys, I'm Matt from the Azatesz team, and today I'll be showing you how to build this Lego chassis. Well, it's made of a bunch of modules, being the wheel modules, the hip module, and the controlling module. The hip module and the controlling module work together to let it turn. The interesting thing about it is that it is turned in the center, not the front or the back, as cars usually are. Anyway, the only other part left is for how it actually moves, and that only leaves the power function stuff. The motors, the receiver, and the battery box. So that is the car, and I guess we should just get to it. Okay, so later on in the video, at the very end I believe, there is going to be an instruction for each of the modules. Right now, however, I will show you what each module does and how to put them together. So, oh yeah, and there's also a little note here which all of you should follow. Research has shown that people who do what this says live longer. So, first of all, the hip section. It allows the actual vehicle to turn side to side. And while it does that, it still allows an axle to go through it because of this special piece in the center. Connecting to that is this control section, and the way to put it on is to line that hole up to that axle. There we go, like so. Now connect it up with these pins by pushing them in. Then get your controlling module. This has two gears, one here and one here. They connect up to each other, and that is what will allow the actual turning. So what you want to do is get that hole to line up with that little axle hanging out, well, that section of the axle hanging out, and then connect up the pins on the bottom to the actual holes. I'm not sure if you can actually see. Yeah, there we go. And then push down. There we go. There we go. Now if you turn this, you can see, if I turn this, you can see that it moves side to side. Now the next thing I'm going to connect is the motor for turning. Now you want to connect the actual motor section to that and then push these in to secure these. Now this can sometimes be tricky, but if you just pull these out enough so they don't hang in for you, then it should work perfectly. So now connect that up and push and hope for the best. There we go. It actually worked first try this time. Now you push these in, securing the bottom, and then push the top ones in, securing both sides. And now just click this into place, or push this back, move it. Yeah, you should have it like so. And now that's connected, and it won't move unless this motor makes it move. Now we have to connect the wheels on. Now make sure you put the wheels on in the right order, because it can actually affect the actual outcome. So what you want to do is get your back, the module that goes at the back wheel module, and connect it to here where this motor is, this side. So connect that little section of the axle hangout to that piece right there. Now this isn't very stable, so I'll put it down on the table just for now, and I will go to this sign. So make sure you have followed what it says. I will now have to unfortunately take it apart, even though it was a very, very good sign. Anyway, so take beams and connect these together. Just put it onto the pins like so. So you can see it's already much more stable, and I'll just take more beams and connect it in everywhere. There's 4 places you need to connect: the bottom, top, and then the other side, bottom and top. There we go. So that side is done. you'll see why this had to come here at the end. Now, let's get, well, not the very end, but you know what I mean. Now let's get the front wheel module and connect it to the front. Now you see that little section of the axle hanging out? You want to do the exact same as with the other one and connect it to that one. Connect it up. Nope. Connect it up. And get some more of these pieces. And connect them up the same way as you connected the other side up. So top, bottom, top, and bottom. There we go. Now get your battery box module and put it right at the back. You see the top layer of these, that's what you want to connect the axle bits of this. That is with the little pieces on the outside. Now take the other motor and connect it to this axle that's hanging out right there, as you can see. It should fit on perfectly. If it doesn't, play around with it, move the actual axle itself. Right now it's connected, so it won't actually roll that much. Now get your receiver, pretty much the final piece. So get your receiver and put it onto those pins right there. Now this is why you had to put the back at the back. That is because the receiver's wire has to get to the battery box. If it was on the other side, as you can see, it would not reach. It just doesn't reach that far. I know, because I tried. Connect it up like that, and then get your motors and connect them up. Doesn't really matter which color you go for, because you'll see how it works with the remote control at the end anyway. So connect up the wires to that, and there you go. It's done. These parts are not needed. They were only there to fill out the rest of the actual note. Anyway, so that there is the model. Now let's turn it on. Check which channel it's on. Get your remote control, and then it actually moves. As you could see, it was really simple. The modules fit together quite easily, and yeah, that's how to put it together. Okay, so that was the video, and I showed you how to build this chassis here. It's works quite well. So yeah, the instructions for the modules are just going to come right now after this clip. So I guess I might as well say goodbye. So thank you for watching. If you did like, please do leave a like and subscribe. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.